Welcome into our 3-for-All Showdown recap and Season 4 roundtable presented by St. Joseph's University. Of course, a 3-for-All Showdown recap and Season 4 roundtable preview with 76ers Gaming Club. 76ers GC, the team that has won a lot of games over the years in the NBA 2K League, and we're excited that the preseason is rolling along for the NBA 2K League and 76ers GC. Part of that preseason includes the annual, at this point, 3-for-All Showdown, and this was the squad that participated in the event this year. I'm Matt Murphy. I've got a cast here with me of underrated GOAT. We've got Dre. We've got a little lady, Wendi Fleming, and of course the coach, Jeff Terrell of 76ers GC. We're going to go around the horn here talking about this year's 3-for-All Showdown. It's a preseason tournament that takes place in the city game mode. Let's start with Dre, the number 4 pick in this year's draft. You had some strong performances in your first games as a member of 76ers GC, albeit the preseason. How do you think an event like this helps set the tone for the NBA 2K League season being just around the corner? I know it's 3v3, so a different style, but it does help get the community together.
Yeah, the viewership is crazy. I feel like it's a great start. We had 10,000 plus viewers. It's really good for interactions. All the sponsorships. The WNBA. We got a lady on our team, so the WNBA was interacting with us. Liking our tweets and stuff. So I feel like it's a great way to start the season, especially to get the viewership to come in. See what we got for the park tournament, because it's just another audience. So I feel like it's a great way to start it.
And then going over to Elijah, how did it feel officially to represent 76ers GC for the first time?
It felt really good. It felt real natural as well. Just being able to get inside the house and being able to mesh well with the guys coming into the 3-for-All tournament was just an overall great experience. And we had good vibes going into it. And throughout every game was just an overall great experience, and had a whole lot of fun with my teammates. And just overall with the whole engagement with the community, just watching everybody come together and play and just have fun overall.
So Wendi, these are a couple of 76ers GC rookies, but you joined as the center of the team and a part of the three that competed in the 3v3 games. What was the experience like for you, and how did it feel to hit the game winner in one of the games as well?
It felt great. I was definitely happy I got to participate specifically with the 76ers GC, and Dame, I guess, let me take the spot, at center, and hitting the game winner it felt great, especially that game. It was like lasting forever, and we were just going back and forth. So I definitely wanted to finish it, so we could move on to the next round.
Yep, it sent the team through after the first round. It was certainly an awesome moment. Coach, what did it mean to have Wendi join the squad for the 3-for-All Showdown?
For me, it was awesome. I've been working with Wendi for about 6-7 months now with the Women in Gaming Initiative. I was blessed to have her on our USAB team. We won gold together, so there's some history there. And she's a great representation for women in gaming. She's a very good player, and she's going into next year with a lot of energy going behind her, trying to get drafted next year. I think she's going in as one of the top centers that teams should look at, and I think she showed how good she is in the 3-for-All tournament as well.
You mentioned Wendi's accolades, and let's wrap up our look back at this event with this group by going back to Wendi here and the Women in Gaming from the 2K League, the Women in Gaming Initiative, USA Basketball, all of that. You've set a great example. What is that kind of example that you hope to set for other female players?
Just to always stay positive and have a never give up attitude. I feel like is an example I try to set, and just continue to push for your dreams despite any negativity. Because if that's what you love, then you gotta continue to do it. And I was very happy to see, women get drafted. So I definitely feel like everything is progressing as far as women in esports.
Certainly some exciting moments from this 3-for-All Showdown team in 2021 ahead of Season 4, and we look forward to the regular season of Season 4. All right, transitioning now from our 3-for-all showdown recap into our season 4 roundtable presented by St. Joseph's University. And we have Dane One Wild Walnut Downey joining the crew, not just here on the call, but also one of the new faces for 76ers GC ahead of the new season. And we'll jump to the other guys as well in our preview here with Coach also in the mix. But let's start with you, Dane. What excites you? It's simple, but what excites you about 76ers GC in 2021?
Well, a couple of things. I mean, first of all, the Sixers being a winning organization. I'm coming from a winning organization. We never did well in the playoffs, but we were a team that won. We won a banner. We were competitive. We won the regular season title twice. So to come to a team that has won consistently, outside of last year, for the most part, is important to me. And then also, I never had a coach like Jeff in my career, the 2K League. So someone that his leadership, his knowledge of the game, and I'm excited to have that in my 2K League career this season and moving forward with GC.
And going over to Dre, what's it like to join a team that has some vets in place like Walnut and like Steez, especially for you in your position as a point guard for the team?
Joining this team, was an opportunity. Not a lot of people get this opportunity coming as a rookie. You have a coach like Jeff with his leadership. You have another leader on the team. You have Steez. You have arguably one of the best centers in the league. You have Walnut. So this is probably the best opportunity that I could possibly get this year. And, it's a lot of pressure on me, got to come in here. I got to lead the team to a title. They just had arguably one of the best PGs ever in the 2K League. So filling the shoes in, it's a big role that I got to play. So I'm ready. I'm ready for the season to start.
And like Dre, Elijah, you were drafted by 76ers GC. So it's a team that I'm sure you knew a lot about coming in, and now you're on the roster. So what did you know about 76ers GC, and what does it mean to now be a part of the organization?
Yeah, so I always had a great relationship with almost everybody. Well, everyone on the team for the most part throughout my whole 2K career, going back to about 2K16. I've been knowing Jeff for a long while. I know Dane since about 2018, known Steez for the same amount of time. It's just like a whole bunch of group of guys that know the game very well, and then able just to guide me throughout the whole season and making sure that I'm straight and making sure that we could have success going forward, going into the season.
Absolutely. And Jeff, when we talk about the new faces, these guys included, it's different. It's definitely different than what you've had in the past. So with the draft in mind and how the roster took shape overall, what are your thoughts on your new look squad heading into season 4?
Yeah, I'm excited. We're all excited. I think starting even before the draft, bringing Dane in was something I was fist pumping about, and I don't fist pump a lot. I think he's somebody that's a game changer at the 5, and we've had Steez who's played that role for us for 3 years, but his natural position he's getting to go back to, and I think he's going to be one of the top power forwards in the league. So our big men, I think, are going to be very fun to watch. I'm excited about our front court, and then bringing in the rookies. I think Dre is special, and I've said this since before the draft. But once we got him at 4, Radiant, obviously he's done a ton for us in the past, and we're so thankful to had the opportunity to have him here. But things happen, and we're excited for our future, and we're excited for Dre, and he's in a great situation. He's got offensive firepower. He's got great defense. He's in a great spot. And now we just got to put things together. I'm super excited about Eli and Callie. Callie's a great off-ball guy. He can score in bunches. And Eli, we've never had a true lockdown defender since I've been with for 3 years. And Eli and Toxic are both true lockdown defenders. So our defense, I think, can elevate so much more with those guys. We're just excited for the season. We know we have a lot of growing to do, but we want to peak like we always do at the right time. And I think we're going to have our times where we struggle, but that's just part of it. And we're excited to get to games and show who we are and what we can do. I think we're going to accomplish a lot this year.
In a season of a new roster, there's also some other new things, including playing on PS5. That was big, exciting thing for the league. But just from a broad standpoint, to put a bow on this thing, we're going to go back to Dane. The regular season hasn't started yet, but it's right around the corner. So what are some of the goals for 76ers GC in season 4?
I mean, the corny thing, the cliche thing would be to say championship or bust, win every tournament. But to be realistic, it's just to be a competitive team, because I know we have a really good team. And once we get these rookies acclimated to the league and to playing and get the scrimmage schedule and knowing tendencies of certain teams, certain players, I think that's when we'll hit our stride. So I just want us to be competitive every tournament, every game, which I know we will be and know we can be, and the rest will take care of itself. Like Jeff said, you got to get hot at the right time. So I'm not looking for a regular season championship. I just want to make playoffs, be competitive every game, be a threat, and then of course make some deep runs into some tournaments, make some money, for these rookies, for myself, obviously, and obviously just get into playoffs. Doesn't matter how we do it. I mean, obviously we want to be as high as we can, but just be competitive game in and day out.
There you have it. Thanks to everyone out there for tuning in to our 3-for-All Showdown recap and Season 4 roundtable presented by St. Joseph's University.